Okay, good afternoon, grade 3. So today I will discuss our lesson for PE for tomorrow. Okay, our PE will focus for this quarter about relationships. Okay. Our lesson for tomorrow is about solo activities. Okay. When we say solo, it's different movements that you perform all by yourself. Okay. I will show you some activities that you can do alone to keep yourself fit. Okay, so here are the activities that you can do alone. We have torque balance, jump turn, airplane, turk stand, rocking chair, ankle hold walk, log roll, and camel pose. Okay, so I will be showing you how you do these activities one by one on the next on the slides to follow. First is torque balance. First, you have to do the first before that, before step number 1, this activity is done barefooted, meaning that you should not be wearing shoes. Okay, so with no shoes, just barefoot. Okay, so first do the narrow standing position. Okay, narrow standing position again is just standing straight with your hands on your side. Next is place your hands on your hip like this, like on the picture. Next is you lift your one foot from the floor and fold your knee up. Okay, like this. Place this on the side of your other knee, supporting your balance. So as you can see, the shape that this boy is making is like the stork, the animal stork, standing on one foot. Okay. So try to hold it for 10 counts. Then repeat the same balance. Repeat the balance with the other foot. So if you started with your right foot, after 10 counts, next you're going to lift the other foot, lift the left foot. Okay. Next activity is jump turn. First, from a standing position, you will jump and turn to face right or left. So from a standing position, you will jump in the air and then turn. You're going to move your body around to turn and face left or right. So jump. The next step is to jump, turning a half in the air to turn your back. Turn back. Keep your balance when you land. Okay. Your feet should not move after landing. Okay. So you're gonna jump, turn around, and then when you land, you have to be in another position. Not the same with the position when you started. Okay. If you are comfortable turning in the air, try to jump and turn in one full rotation in the air. Okay, if you think that you can do it, turn one circle in the air and land on the same position as your first position. Okay. Here on the step 2, I was asking a half turn, meaning you're just going to imagine that there is a half circle. So you're just going to fill a half circle turn in the air. That's why when you land, your position is not the same with the first position. But if you do a full circle turn in the air, your position when you land is going to be the same position when you first started to jump. Okay. Next movement is airplane. So this position is like how an airplane is, right? Okay. That's why it's called airplane. First, you have to stand on one and raise your other leg to the back. So like this. Raise it all the way. Okay. So next, you will raise your arms to the side to maintain balance. Okay. Because you're standing on one foot. You have to maintain your position. You cannot put your other leg down. You have to stand on one foot. So you have to balance your position. You have to raise your hands on the sides. This will be like the wings of the airplane. Like this. Okay. You have to raise your back leg as high as possible. So this will be like the body of the airplane, and this your foot right here will be the tail of the airplane. Okay. So you have to keep your head up and look forward. Don't look down because it might so you have to look forward, maintain your head up and look forward. Okay. Try to hold this position for 10 counts, and then you will try the other leg. So if you first started lifting your left leg here and your right leg on the ground, on your next try, when you're going to do the other leg, you're going to lift your right leg and have your left leg on the ground. Okay, so just switch. Next is the hand. In cross-leg sitting position, cross your arms together with your hands clasping your elbow. So first you have to do cross-leg sitting position, or what we call the Indian sit, on the ground. So as you can see, the Indian sit is that your legs are crossed. So you're going to do the same thing with your arms. Okay, you have to cross them like this, that, and make sure like this, and make sure that your hands are clasping your elbows like that. Okay, and have it in front of your chest. When you stand up without breaking the position of your arms and legs, it will look like this. So you have to, from sitting down with your arms still crossed and your legs are still crossed in a cross sitting position. From that position, you have to slowly get up and make sure that your legs are still crossed like this one, and that your arms are still on the crossing position. Do this process in reverse by sitting down without breaking the position of your arms and legs. Okay, do this several times. So first, sit down. First, you start with the sitting position, then you stand up with your legs and your arms still crossed. Then do it in a reverse process, meaning from standing up, you're going to sit down in a cross-leg sitting position. Okay. Next, we have rocking chair. In a sitting position like this, roll your back until your buttocks or your bottoms lift off the chair. So from this position, you're going to lay down, having your legs still on a tuck sitting position. So you're going to hug your knees and then go down. You will roll forward to return to your tuck sitting position. So from here, this is your position. You're going to roll down, and then you're going to roll back again to your tuck sitting position. You repeat the process several times. Make sure to tuck your body for a smooth roll. Okay, and make sure that you won't do it hard so that you won't hit your head on the ground. Next is the ankle hold walk. Do the wide standing position first, like this. Stand up straight, hands on the side, and have your legs a little bit wide apart, like that. Next is you bend down your arms and reach your hands to your ankles. Okay. Next is you hold your ankles and your legs should be relatively straight. Okay, so when you're trying to reach down to your ankles, make sure that your legs are straight. Okay, your knees are not bent. Okay, and then you're going to do this position while walking. So you're going to try to walk, right, while holding your ankles. Next is the log roll. Okay, first you have to lie on your back like this. Next, you put your arms together above your head while lying down, and your whole body should be straight. Okay. Next is you roll your body to the left and to the right. Try rolling in different speeds while maintaining the straightness of your body. So make sure that your body is still straight and then your arms are straight above your head. Try to roll on the ground to the left and to the right. Okay, you can first do it slowly just to practice. And when you get the hang of it, you can roll faster. Okay. And lastly, as activity for individual movements or activities, for solo activities is the camel pose. Camel pose. Okay. First, you kneel upright with your knees hip wide apart. Okay. So there's a little space between two knees. Okay, so it's like you're praying. You have to kneel down. Your arms are on the side. Okay. Next is you place your hands on your pelvis, your back part, on your back, with your fingers pointing downward. Okay, downward. So nakaganyan siya. Holding it on your pelvis or your back. Next is slowly lean backward, bringing your hands and reaching for your ankles. Okay, like this, like that on the picture. And then when you lean back, you have to also, so that it's easier for you to lean back, you have to be looking up the ceiling. Okay, when you're holding that position, you have to be looking at the ceiling. Okay, hold it for as long as you can. And that's the end of that's our lesson for tomorrow. Don't worry, we will review it again tomorrow, but a little bit just a review. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.